Do you want the build that's taking over the 2K22 next gen? The new meta for lockdowns? The best wing player? The best player in ones, twos, threes, rec, and pro am 5v5? You've come to the right place. Today I'm going to show you all the Glitchy 6'9 build at shooting guard and how to make it in the metric system. And I'm also going to show you the differences between making it in the Imperial system at shooting guard, small forward, and power forward. The Imperial system, for those who don't know, deals with inches and feet. When you go to the metric system, you're actually dealing in meters, which is the same thing, but you can get away with so much more doing this. So let's get straight into it. Drop a like and a sub. Let's try and get this video to 50 likes, and let's get rocking. So if you were to make it at shooting guard, 6'9", just standard, normal, blase blah, all that stuff. Driving dunks at 89, 76, 72 on the ball handle speed with ball. These numbers right here in the defensive category are what's most important, though. 86, 82. The steal rating, you can't even get the gold pickpocket. Your offense and defensive rebound max out at 85, 78, and 76. So now let's go to the small forward real quick. We're going to slide down. I preset these, so I took a little bit of time into making this video for y'all just to make sure that everybody's well informed on why you should use the Imperial system or why you shouldn't use the Imperial system for this build and should use the metric system. And pretty much you should use the metric system for all builds. It doesn't take too much to do it. I usually have the Google running. The Google. Who am I? The Google. I'll pull up a web browser and I'll just type in what it is in meters and convert that to feet, and it shows you right away. So, a small forward, it's going to have an 89 driving dunk. The 3-point in the mid-range will stay the same no matter what, which is cool. But this 76, 72, you can get gold clamps, but you still got that 82 steal, and 85 maxes out right here, same speed. The only good thing about if you were to make this in the Imperial system is you get a 99 block, which is, that's valid, but you could really just do it at 95. That's what it takes to get Intimidator on Hall of Fame. That's all you need. And the badge count is significantly lower. So much lower. So now, if you were to make it at the power forward, and there is a way to make the glitchy metric build at power forward. It takes a lot of steps. I will be dropping a video on that. I personally think the shooting guard version is better. But if you're the type of person that just wants to run a 3 and you don't want to have to switch people, you could definitely make it at power forward. And I'll show y'all that in another video. So let's get this popping. You're going to scroll down. 6'9", 7'7", minimum weight. And as you can see, it's starkly different again. You're at 88 driving dunks still. It's never going higher than an 89. 76, a 69 speed with ball. This went back up to a 91, but all this dropped. The only good thing is the interior, but we'll be real, if you're not running the 5 and you're a 7'3" center, none of this matters. 70 suffices if you're running anywhere from the 1 through 4, if you can get interior. But if you're a point guard, you don't need to. Don't do that. You can only do it if you're running point with this glitchy 6'7", and you could 6'9", and you could definitely do that. So then you go down right here, 73, 76. That's nothing we want. You can't even break 90 in the vertical. That stuff's, it's not where it's at. Now, what you probably see on the courts right now, if you hop in there, you're either seeing this two-way facilitator or this two-way finisher. This one is nice. This one is the meta right now. But I don't like to go with the metas, but this is what you could make. Shout out to Laker Fan. He's the one that put me on about this, and he got it from another dude. Spazzing out on the name right now, but you can check out his video as well. But you're here to know the reason why you want to do this. And I'm going to show you why my build and the other build I'm going to show you are better than this build. So 19, 23, 17, and 31. Way better stats. You break over 88 driving dunk. You can get elite contact dunks on this build. Same. This goes up to a 78 and a 74. But right here is where it shines. So 70 really for the interior would be all that you needed. A 90 perimeter defense, you now can guard 1 through 4. You can guard anybody. It's official. I kill in the ones. I kill on the twos court. Threes, we're unstoppable, especially I got a homie that has one of these, and we'll play with a big or we'll play with a guard, and we go crazy. We're switching on everything. Steal rating, 90. The best badge in the game, hands down for defense, is Hall of Fame Interceptor. You're getting 60% auto steals. All you got to do is just stand there, tap left trigger or L2, and it's a wrap. It's a wrap. The block rating can go to a 95, and this right here can go to a 94. It's speed, 79. Acceleration, 78. The vertical goes to a 91. It's legit. It's legit. Oh, glitchy. This game. Shout out to 2K, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to 2K. So this one right here, the two-way facilitator. This is a build that you could watch. I would just press pause on it, but I'm going to show y'all how to get to the screen to create this. But this is what a lot of people are running right now. It's not as popular, but it's slowly shifting that way. People are realizing you can cook up with a set with 75 dribble moves. I mean, it's nutty the things you can get away with. 92 driving dunk, get the 54 so you could have fast twitch. Close shot is unnecessary in this game. Don't listen to nobody that tells you otherwise, unless you're a 7'3" center with a 20-foot wingspan. You don't need that. The 80 gets you Hall of Fame sniper. 78 and 74. You hit all the thresholds you need on defense to be valid. And 80 vertical so you can get those elite contact dunks. Now, in order to create this, and I'm also, when I create this, I'm going to show you my build. I'm going to show you probably the best version if you're running the 1 through 4 and you want to dominate, and I mean dominate, by yourself or with people. This is the route to go on this build. So we're going to go to create new build. If you have access to the rebirth, 30 extra you get 30 badges unlocked out the gate. Instead of going to 85, you're going to 90, and all the previously earned pre-draft quest prizes carry over. So that means no college, no G League. You're going to get the additional 4 badges. You're going to get that 5% overall boost, my player points. It's just the way to go. And if you don't have that, what you would have to do is get your player to a 90 overall, find the quest. I think it's ATM. Do the rebirth quest, which is play 10-part games, win or lose, 2v2 or 3v3. So let's get into it. You're going to make this a shooting guard. Right hand, you'll be in the Imperial system for it, so most of y'all will just be straight and you don't have to worry about changing it. Jersey doesn't matter right now. We're going to go ahead. You're going to make the height 6'3". Max the weight. Max the wingspan. We're going to go defined. For fun, for jokes, we're going to go burly. Big boy. Big boy. So now from here, you just want to max all this stuff out. The goal of making this build right here is to have a precursor. And you want to essentially max this out with whatever. You're never going to use this build. If for some reason you think this build is nice, run with it. I don't advise it. I don't condone it. I wouldn't do it. You're going to have nothing. I usually max out this top stuff because this is all that you really need to max it out. Just like that. Takeovers, doesn't matter. Just for somebody that wanted to see what these takeovers were. There you go. And we're going to finish. And you should make an offensive threat. Doesn't matter who the shades are, because you're not going to use this build. So from here, don't hit start. Don't hit test build. You're going to go to edit. Then you're going to back out. And you're going to back out. Go all the way back to this screen. You're going to go to features and hit settings. You're going to switch from Imperial to metric. Now, when I do this, I don't have a graphics card, so it is going to cut me off for a quick second, but that doesn't mean that I'm not showing you something that's valid. This is very valid. This glitch 100% works as of today, which is December 21st, Tuesday, 11 p.m. It's going to be working. It should be working during the holidays too. If it doesn't, I will drop in the comments a pin saying that this has been patched, but if it does, we'll find something else. But this is hands down the best build. So I'm going to go ahead and switch this, and I'll be right back. All right, so we're back. So here we go. We switched it. Now we're going to go right back in here. And there it is. It's all set up. Now this is what you want to get to. 2.05, 85 kilograms, or the 86. It goes both ways. I personally go the 86 though, but we're going to go ahead. Don't hit start build, start my career. You want to go to edit build, so you're going to hit triangle or Y. Then you're going to hit yes if you have rebirth. If not, you don't even worry. This is the only build you'll need. Now, I just got a P5, so I will be using this build on the ones over here. I do play heavy on the Xbox. All caps NM space Jedi with a 3 instead of the E. You catch me on Xbox. We go crazy over there. So now you're going to want to, yes, you will be editing this build. So you're going to change the height. Try not to pass 2.05. Just get there. You don't have to go super slow, but, don't pass it up because it will mess it up and you will have to restart. So instead of 85, I usually go 86. That's where I like that. Actually, yep, 86. And wingspan 2.31. Boom, you can already see the stats. It's crazy what they allow. I went defined last on Xbox, but for this I'm going built. We are here like a tank moving on people. So a lot of people upgrade their close shot. I'm going to tell you why it's not valid. You don't need a close shot in those situations. You're either going straight up or you're kicking it back out. There is no reason at 6'9" to be pump fake, unless you're on a guard, and then you shouldn't have to worry about that anyway. You should just go rise up over them. So what we want to do is we want to get this 75 standing dunk. With this and having this right here, this is going to help with this thing. 85 vertical. It's going to help you get these Hall of Fame chase downs. The best block animations. It just makes it work so much better. But when you have a 75 driving dunk or standing dunk with this vertical, you can unlock the Giannis Antetokounmpo, Ben Simmons, and Zion Williams dunk package. Now the reason why those are so valid is because they have built-in contact dunks on those dunk packages. I had this at like a 75 at the time, but I had this still. And I was catching contacts like crazy. I was like, yo, what is this? I had to look at the dunk packages, and that's what that was. So we got that right there. Now we're going to move over here. 77 3 balls, all you need. 2K Labs and did videos on it. You can get away with a 76. 80's nice, but, 77, I'm greening everything. I got a montage coming out to show it. 20 shooting badges, really all you need. When you do get your 4 extra badges, you could throw them in shooting. Personally, it didn't really matter to me. I'm doing everything that I need to. I get catch and shoot. I got blinders. I got Deadeye on silver. I'm shooting over those. Lucky 7 on bronze is all I need. I just need that right there. And this, and the takeover that this build gives you. Whew, the takeovers, boy. The takeovers. Always do that. Let me go back. So, any build that you make, you need to have an 85 pass accuracy or higher. 85 is like the threshold for being good. To be competitive, to enjoy your time as a random or a casual, 85. Gold bullet passer if you're playing with other people. Anything else, these boys are hawking them lanes. You're going to get your speed with ball to a 70. Literally, there's no difference between a 75 and a 78. I go 75. It also helps with the takeover. If you want to get the takeovers that I'm going to show you, this is how you do it. Sorry, y'all, I'm a little tired. It's a little late. Been up all day, but got everything going. 70 interior defense is enough to compete. You will unlock bronze lockdown, post lockdown. So, I mean, that's helpful. But like I said, 9 times out of 10, you don't even have to worry about being trapped up down there. And if you are with a 7'7" wingspan, you could still send stuff back. Still, this is the whole point of making this build, is to have Hall of Fame interceptor at this height with this wingspan. You cover so much ground, it's ridiculous. I shut down all guards. You put me at the top of a 2-3, I'm killing them. If we're playing in the park, I'm rushing the point guard or whoever is the lead scorer. I'm like calling for the switch. Like, nah, like let me get him. I got this. 78 acceleration, 79 speed. Now your off defensive rebound, 81's valid. I don't even run rebound chaser, and I'm averaging like 6 boards a night, so it ain't nothing. Offensive rebound, I mean, you could raise that up, but 9 times out of 10, you're either running with somebody else that has one of these, or you're running with the big if you're running rec all the time, and you just need to be support. And you could also be standing for the back door and get the quick little dunk, or you could be out on the hash or the wing, catching for the 3. So from here, we're going to keep the vertical the same, and we're just going to max the rest out on our stamina. Oh, they gave us a little bit more to work with, so we're going to take that up. Boom. Now, me personally, 75 free throw on this type of build's perfect. You can go up if you want, if you have issues with the shot, but you don't really have to. If you're running a guard, 60's official. So the takeovers, the fun part of this build, you get everything you need to be dominant. Finishing moves if you're really trying to like do somebody in, but the sharp take, this thing makes you a monster. It makes you a threat. You are a threat from anywhere on the court. People have to respect you. I catch double teams when I'm off ball when my takeover comes up. They don't want no parts of this. You're like the yellow flash from Naruto. Like, it's run on sight when they see you. So, limitless range, I think it works better than spot up. That's what I rock out with. My secondary takeover, it all depends. Say I have a lockdown on my team and I'm running in the rec and I feel like the big needs help. I'm gonna run stuff blocks. Or if we're running against people that are running a 5-out set, I'm gonna use stuff blocks, and I would use perimeter badge drop. Perimeter badge drop, you drop all the offensive player badges down a tier. So all those Hall of Fames go to gold, and these bigger guards that are out here ISOing up on the courts, they're usually running gold. When they get dropped to silver, they don't know how to move. So you could use either one of these. Most of the time, though, I'm always out on the wing, so I would run it like this. Complete the build. And you built a two-way facilitating finisher. Shades of Clyde Drexler, Klay Thompson, and Jaylen Brown. This is the build, man. I'm telling y'all, it's well worth it. I appreciate all those that stuck around to see this bad boy. Yeah. I hope y'all have fun. Let's get this video to 50 likes so we can get this out there and show more people. I'm going to have a lot of heat dropping this week and next week. Montage, little mixtape of this dude going crazy in the park and rec. Oh, it's so beautiful. Shout out my boy Reaper. He's my editor. Dude is valid. And yeah, we're gonna go crazy. I'll be dropping best guard builds. I'll show y'all how to make another glitchy build at power forward, these 6'9s. If you're running lock, or you love defense, or you just love running up and down the court and doing a little bit of everything, this build is an all-around threat. Peace, y'all.